Good evening and welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Egbe. Today I'm going to be showing you all how I make my okra and stew to eat my eba. So this summer I have had the pleasure and the fun planting okra in my backyard, and as you all can see, my okra farm is not too much but it's very high yielding. So you can see all my okra, and I'm just gonna pick some and for my soup. So I'm gonna start picking. And for okra, you don't want them to be too big before you pick them up. So you see how I cut my okra. I have my pruning shears over there, and I'm using to cut my okra. I'm gonna cut this one over here, and I'm just gonna cut a bunch and use it for my soup. Alright guys. Okay guys, so I finished cutting my okra, so I was just gonna show you something. Well, I guess the average person usually buys okra from the market, but if you do happen to plant in the backyard or in your backyard or in a low farm, just make sure your okra is not too big when you start cutting them. If it gets bigger than this, most of the time it won't be as you want it anymore. Like it won't be too like slimy, which you want your okra to really be, have that draw to it. Okra is best cut when it's kind of small like this, and the smaller the better. So I'm just gonna slice this up and blend it and show you how I use to make my soup. Okay guys, so you can see that I've been slicing some of the okra and I've been grating some. So I grated some just to show you that this is how I will like it when I cook it. And but you don't need a grater to do that. You can also just slice it and blend it, and make sure it's not too smooth when you blend it. So I'm still cutting, and you can see I still have a bunch left in there, and so I'm gonna continue cutting until I have the amount I need, and I'll just store the rest in the fridge. And I will show you what it will look like when I grate that, when I blend that, the one I cut into little bits over there. So guys, you can see my okra in the blender. I'm just gonna go ahead and use ice crush. So and I'm just gonna like hit it a little and stop and little and stop at a time, so it's not too smooth, because you don't want it smooth, you want it like kind of a rough consistency. Okay guys, you can see the one I blended in the blender and the one I grated with my grate. I kind of mix all of them together in my pot, the amount I wanted. So I'm just gonna go ahead and add a tablespoon of crushed pepper, tablespoon of nor, and a teaspoon of salt. So I know I'm going to be using stew, on the side to eat my okra, and my side dish, which is going to be eba. But I also like to make my okra a little tasty. Some people would just go ahead and cook theirs plain and just eat it with stew on the side. I don't like mine like that, and you can do whatever you like best, but if you try this method you will like it, because sometimes you may not have stew and you have your spice, you just want to eat it straight up like this. And if you do have crayfish at this time, you can go ahead and add crayfish to it. So I'm going to put this on my stove and let it cook for 15 to 20 minutes, and I will see you right back. Okay guys, you can see that this has cooked for 15 minutes and is ready. So you can see what it looks like when it's cooked. It doesn't really change much of its color, because okra is a vegetable. So I'm just gonna dish it now and show you how I eat it. Okay guys, so this is the final product of my eba and okra soup. So you can see, like I said earlier, I'm gonna use stew to eat mine, but some people just eat it like that, and some people use the okra and they mix it with a bowl of soup. And I wanted to let you know that okra is really good for you because it contains vitamin B, vitamin C, contains potassium and folic acid, and it's a very cheap vegetable that you can supplement in your diet. You know, it's really good, and it also claims that it manages blood sugar for people that have type 1 and type 2 diabetes. So you can look up different ways to make okra that you can eat, you know, and this is just one of the way I make mine. Also, sometimes I do okra pepper soup, you know, pepper soup mixed with okra, or sometimes I just put this okra in a bowl of soup. So you have your bowl of soup and you mix okra into it. So thanks for stopping by my channel today. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do. And to all my previous subscribers, thank you very much. All those that are leaving likes and comments, I greatly and truly appreciate you all. Thank you for stopping by my channel today, and I hope you try this recipe in your kitchen. Have a good day. God bless you. Bye bye.